I grew up in Philadelphia, a child of Holocaust survivors. The family was not observant, but as an emotional kid, I just felt a connection to being a Jew. I always felt, very vested in Jewish things. I just didn't know a lot about it. At the time, there was a big folk music revival going on. So yeah, I started to take an interest in guitar, and I loved it. That was it. I started cutting school and hanging out down in downtown Philadelphia where the hip people were, and the bands were really good, and I wanted to show people what I had to offer.
Audio Jungle.
I was going to go to Montreal to hang out with some people I knew there just to get away from everything. And I pick up a hitchhiker, looked kind of like me, another long-haired hitchhiker with beads. He says, "I'm heading for Woodstock, why don't you come too?" And we got up there, it was Thursday. We found a good parking space, somewhere near the Shar Yoshev Bungalow Colony. I only found out it was Shar Yoshev Bungalow Colony decades later, trust me, but 24 hours later, there were hundreds of thousands of people there. That created a new template for young people, this Woodstock generation, peace, love, and harmony, and music, and everybody gets along. It was that kind of a thing. After that, I drifted back to Philly. I was playing a few folk clubs around the Philly area again. And then lo and behold, my mother and my aunt said to me, "Why don't you come with us to Israel?" They were going to a bar mitzvah. I said, "Yeah, why not? Let me get out of here for a while and chill out." And it was just an instant connection. One thing led to another, and I was, becoming more and more interested in what Judaism, in the traditional sense, was saying. I never knew anything about Talmud. It was like you open up this huge book, and there's all this big writing, and then there's smaller writing around that. There's even smaller writing around that. And it's like, whoa, what is this? And I was there for over 12 years. Within a short period of time, I was picking up on other musicians, and other guys were drifting in that were good players, and gradually carved out a band over the next few years. I started getting together with Ben Zion Solomon and Rabbi Moshe Shur. We were for real, we played in real bands.
A lot of our music is based on blues, and we have jazz and very strong bluegrass and country and western influence. And then mixed in with klezmer music and Hasidic music and traditional Jewish music.
In the end, we had a very eclectic band, and people appreciated that.
I came to Israel and I wanted to find out, can you play rock and roll and be Jewish? And I found out. I met this nice man, and all these nice guys. And I found you can rock and roll and be Jewish.
Et Hashem, that people will know God, and that this knowledge will pour forth into the world, kemayim liyam mechasim, like the waters that flow into the ocean.
As a band, that was our purpose. We went out to reach out to people. We were fortunate enough that we had a couple hit songs in Israel, Hasidic festivals at the time, and people turned on to our music, and our objective was to lift people up, get them to appreciate that Torah's the real deal, That's the kind of writing I still do. I'm trying to hit reality. I'm not writing, I'm certainly not writing "Oh Baby Baby." If anything, it's "Oh Zadie Zadie" now, but I feel very blessed. It is a big bracha to be a musician. I can't think of anything else I would want to do in my life.